Hey everyone, welcome to Popular Cruising. I am your host Jason Leppert, here with some big news from Disney Cruise Line straight from Disney's D23 Expo. The first of which is the official reveal of the next new ship's name. So there you have it, the next Disney ship will be called the Disney Wish, which is pretty exciting because up until now we really haven't heard much about this new ship, other than that it'll be a little bit larger than the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy. We also now know that the signature artwork that's at the stern will be of Rapunzel and her friend Pascal, rendered sculpturally in 3D like on the other four ships. And another thing that's interesting to note is above you actually have the promenade deck wrapping around the stern for the first time, so you can actually look down on this beautiful art and see it at sea and not just while in port. We also got our first look at concept art for the Atrium on board, which is said to be inspired by the beauty of an enchanted fairy tale. Like the four preceding ships, you'll notice this is also a 3-story atrium, with the main difference being that the stairs actually rise to the second floor as well as the third floor. Also zooming in here, you'll notice what looks to be the entrance to one of the restaurants that'll be on board, yet to be titled, but we'll be sure to let you know once that comes out. And also the podium here, which does not have anything on it currently, but it's likely to be one of the bronze sculptures of a Disney character that is yet to be announced as well. And looking back at some concept art that was released previously, you can see the exterior of the ship rendered. Now we know it's the Disney Wish, and making it a little bit larger, as you can see, is a couple of extra decks on the top there. Reprised here seems to be the Aqueduct water coaster, which is great because it's a fantastic ride. And above where you have Paolo and Remy on the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy, there also seems to be sort of an extra deck above. And you know, there are rumors right now that Disney is developing a black box interchangeable dark ride that can be changed with different themes as time goes on. And while everybody is assuming that that'll be some sort of a shoreside attraction, how cool would it be if this is actually the location of it on a ship? I think that would be really, really neat. Of course, that's just my own blue sky prediction, or wish, as it were, but we'll know more when the ship sets sail, as anticipated in January of 2022. Meanwhile, we also know for sure that Disney is planning on developing a new private island destination on Eleuthera, known as Lighthouse Point. Nearly doubling the fleet, it makes sense that Castaway Cay would not be able to handle all the ships coming into the Caribbean, so having another option in the destination is wise to say the least. Another exciting detail about this is that it's being headed up by Imagineer Joe Rohde, who we know is instrumental in the development of Disney's Aulani, and that turned out terrific, so we can't wait to see what happens here on this island. And we already do have some concept art to take a look at for this development, which is really cool because, as you can see, it's very much based on nature, and these huts are really a neat design. They are likely to include, restaurants and shopping, and no doubt some sort of private cabanas along the beach as well. And again, zooming in further here, you can see that the walkways appear to be raised, which is great for protecting said nature, as well as a number of interesting water features, which seems to be an improvement over Castaway Cay, which has some, but really not much beyond the water slide there that's suspended on the barge floating out off the beach there. And of course, beyond in the distance there, you see what looks to be the ship. This one will be docking at a pier, which is really convenient, as we know from Castaway Cay. And lastly, it definitely appears that there's going to be some sort of a zipline attraction at the center of the island, which is looks like to be quite a distance there, so that's going to be pretty exciting. This is the type of attraction that's being introduced by more and more competitors, so it's really cool to see that Disney is considering that for its own island. Also, so you know, Disney is looking to begin construction in 2020, with the hopes of completing the project in late 2022 or 2023. Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for stopping by. As always, please feel free to subscribe to our channel while hitting that bell icon to be notified of new videos. And if you would, please give us a thumbs up, check out our other videos, and visit popularcruising.com.